Welcome back, one and all, to Robowaifu Championship Wrestling Weekly Waifus. This is episode 14. This is Crimson Ash, and we've got a big show for you here tonight, our opening contest of the evening. Miya Naganahara and Yuko Aoi, 2/3 of the Trios Championship. Yeah, that's what I said. Why am I repeating myself? Versus Hitagi Senjo Gahara and Tsubasa Hanakawa. Let's go to that first match before I humiliate myself even more. So coming down to the ring, Yuko Aoi and Miyo Naganahara, 2/3 of the Trio's champions. The other member, Nanoshina Nome, not here tonight it seems, looking at the matches we have in store for you. And their opponents, Tsubasa Hanakawa and Hitagi Senjo Gahara. So in our records book, Mio and Yuko here are currently undefeated at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Meanwhile, their opponents, Tsubasa Hanakawa and Hitagi Senjo Gahara, not on the winning side of things. In fact, have never won. Complete losing streak for these two. Two polar opposite teams here colliding, and as always, lots of implications in this one, despite the fact that it is not a trios match. A lot of implications for the trios title, and also a lot of implications for future tag opportunities for the winner of this matchup. Big slap there from Mio. Nice moonsault, but not even going to get a 1 count on Tsubasa Hanakawa. Not at this point in the match. Oh, nice strike from Yuko. Now, it will be interesting seeing Yuko and Mio kind of team up here. They're used to having that third member, Nanoshina Nome, with them. Are they ready for a tag team, 2v2 situation? Possibly Hitagi Senjo Gahara and Tsubasa Hanakawa. They've had more tag team matches, so possibly they have a stronger advantage. Apparently not in the ropes at that count, but only a 2 count. But yeah, they might have a bit of an advantage. Despite their losing efforts, they have had more 2v2 tag matches to their name, to their credit. But right now, Yuko in control, gonna tag Mio back in, as well as Hanakawa coming back in. Nice double powerbomb with a neck breaker. And reversing the vertical suplex into a DDT there. The team of Mia and Yuko doing a great job here as a tag team. A two-person tag team rather than a 3-person team. And spinneroonie around the world. It's not quite a spinneroonie, that's Booker T's gimmick. The Mio swing. Oh, nice knee strike there into the ropes, and a diving not really a diving leg drop, but a running leg drop. Shades of Hulk Hogan. Nice double team right there. And Yuko in control over Senjo Gahara right now. Now, oh my god, nice cutter, but not enough to really keep Yuko down. It will be interesting to see who possibly the third will be for Senjo Gahara and Hanakawa if they are victorious in this matchup. I believe they've got strong ties to Araragi Kiyomi, the current men's champion. That's correct, right? The current men's champion, Araragi Kiyomi. Beat Kenshiro. That's correct, right? I'm not messing that up. Yeah, that's correct. 2 weeks ago, he won that contest against Kenshiro, so it'll be interesting to see if maybe they team up with him in the future. I mean, there could be ties also to the Fire Sisters, both Karen Araragi and Tsukiki Araragi from the Monogatari series. So could be a variety of people. I mean, technically even Shinobu Yoshino is a contender to team up with this team, but I mean, I feel like Shinobu's kind of got her plate full with the members of the Blonde Alliance, and Shinobu and Aigus looking like strong contenders for the tag team titles at the moment. There's that double powerbomb with a neck breaker, and what a splash! A lot of height on that one. But Hanakawa managing to trip Mio up, get into the corner, tag in Senjo Gahara right now. And ooh, Mio fought them both off and celebrated. Elbow drop. And there's the moonsault. However, not in the best place. I think somebody's bleeding in the ring. I'm not quite sure who, but there are blood stains on the mat. I'm not sure when that happened or who that happened to. Probably when I was talking about relevant shit, it happened. But yeah, that definitely happened. Ooh! Ooh, what a combination of strikes there from Mio, and a very confident pin attempt. But only getting the 1 count with the breakup, and a back and forth right now. Mio fired up, super kick, and that is going to take Senjo Gahara down. In comes Yuko. Double powerbomb, a favorite of the tag teams here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Nice ballistic punches there, and a pinfall attempt. However, Hanakawa manages to get out of that Lamai straw. Good corner to do it in, unfortunately was in the ropes. Is it Yuko who's bleeding? I think Yuko may be busted open, I'm not quite sure. Rolling forearm, nice moonsault. Only a 2 count. Senjo Gahara did not need to break it up. There is that tag team offense from Mio and Yuko. But Yuko got stretched out with that bow and arrow, however, has the opportunity to tag in Mio. Probably a good idea considering her possible injury. That was one powerful tackle from Mio. Unfortunately, pushed her opponent into the red corner. The tag team partner was able to break that up. Up and over with the vertical suplex. Senjo Gahara and Hanakawa definitely in control right now. What a pile driver. Had her arms locked in. Nothing to do about that. Hanakawa, you are not the legal person right now. You cannot pin her. Bulldog. Mio is... She looked a bit exhausted, and that... Yep, she's going to go tag in Yuko, who has definitely been... Well, maybe... I don't know. It's really hard to tell if she's been busted open. I mean, to get it on the mat, there must be a lot, but... Is there... Am I just making up the red on her face? I'm not really sure. And there is an elbow drop. Maybe I'm wrong about Yuko being the one who's bleeding. But I'm not really sure who it is. There's more blood appearing on this mat. And a nice cravat here. Now we did get a nice head-on shot of Senjo Gahara there, so I'm sure it's not her. Ooh, Inzaguri. And a cravat, but Kamagoye from Mio there. Takedown. And into the jackknife cover. 1, 2. Very close right there. But just not enough to put her away. Over with that vertical suplex. And what is Hanakawa going to do here? Nothing. Oh, is that? That's that pile driver. That could be it. Jackknife cover. Yuko gets in to break it up. That could have very well been it for Mio right there. Oh, what a headbutt. I mean, you're going to bust someone open with a headbutt like that. Whether that's yourself, I don't know. Oh, very close right there. Almost getting the win. Oh, very strong strikes to the face. A lot of blood on this mat right now. Nice Saito suplex. Yeah, this ring is getting covered in blood. I'm just not sure where that blood's coming from. Not, ooh, yeah, not the legal person. That pin wouldn't have counted. Hanakawa very keen to pin. So keen that she tries to pin the wrong person. One leg hooked. Unfortunately, a little too close to that blue turnbuckle. And back and forth we go. Blood everywhere. And yeah, taking her straight down with that rolling forearm. Tagging in Hanakawa right now. Double powerbomb. There's so much blood on this in this ring. Ooh. Oh, wrong person. But there is the giant swing. Unfortunately, that was stopped. Takedown. And Hanakawa's fired up. Lariato. But a cutter from Mio. In comes Yuko. Oh my god, what a maneuver right there. And there it is, just crunching her over with that suplex. Gonna really compress the spine with one like that. What a flying kick of sorts. And there's that headbutt. Senju Gahara just in the nick of time to break that one up. Could have been a big victory there. What is Mio doing out? No! Oh my god, a tiger suplex onto the outside. And they're just back in. Just screw it. Oh, and there's another huge headbutt from Yuko. That is quite a deadly head on that girl. I'm sure it's got to be Yuko who's busted open with all these headbutts she's been doing. Just beating the holy hell out of Senju Gahara right now. Belly to belly, possibly in desperation. Into the ropes. Spinebuster bomb. 2. Not quite, not with Yuko on her feet right there. Out goes Mio. And the referee is going to begin that 20 count. Mio is legal out here. I'm not sure if Hanakawa's the other legal one. And, oh, just going to beat Hanakawa for good measure. Get back in the ring. Yep, I guess, yeah, it's Mio and Senju Gahara. Look at the blood in that ring, but who is bleeding all of this? I can't see who's bleeding. There's a lot of it, though. This is quite a bloody brawl, it seems. And this is only our opening contest of the evening. Wrong person being rolled up right there. Up onto the turnbuckle. What is she going for here? Crab cutter from the top. Back and forth we go. These athletes have gone all out so far. Rolling forearm, but oh my god, what a rolling chop. And the giant swing. Mio breaks it up. Oh, just crunching her with that suplex. Out goes Yuko. And Mio up top. Senju Gahara is legal out there, I believe. Or is it Yuko is legal out there? I think it's Yuko, actually. If I'm correct. They like to go for pins where they can't pin anyone. Okay, I think it was... Okay, no, Yuko. I'm not really sure why Senju Gahara decided to get back in the ring. She could have held Yuko out there. Gotten the victory via count out. It's not the greatest way to win, but a win's a win's a win. And just absolute mayhem. Blood everywhere. From someone. I think it's Senju Gahara. I think it's Senju Gahara who's bleeding, because there's a new stain just where she was lying before. It must be like under her fringe or something. Super kick. Oh, she's hurt. The way she was just writhing in pain there. That's got to be it. And she kicks out. Maybe not the best decision to kick out. Roll up. 2. Not quite just yet. This is the victory that Senjogahara and Hanakawa need, but they haven't received it just yet. And obviously Senjogahara must be feeling a lot. I think the blood is coming from her. I don't see it on her face or anything, but it seems like that's where the blood's coming from. Oh, and surely one of those headbutts is what caused that to begin. Nice leg drop there. Oh my god. Yuko loves these headbutts. She just throws them like it's nothing. Like, as if there's nothing in her head that could possibly cause a problem by throwing headbutts. Oh my god. Double team punches to the jaw. In comes Mio. What? Kamagoye. Another one for good measure. So much offense onto the head. So much head trauma in this matchup. Oh, and a slap taking her down. That's gotta be... No! Hanakawa kicks out all on her own. Didn't even need Senjogahara to break it up for her. We are approaching the 20-minute mark in this contest. Mio just flipping off Yuko for some reason. Not really sure why. But, I mean, maybe that's how they fire each other up. God, the blood everywhere on this mat. We gotta get this cleaned up before the next match. Crab cutter out of nowhere. And nice takedown there from Senjogahara. Jackknife cover. Surely that's gotta be... No! Yuko kicks out. There's the cutter. Taking them both down and trying to go for the cutter again, but not quite. Giant swing. Giant swing. Mio has been distracted. No, she manages to break it up. Yuko being... You don't really want to throw them into their own corner. Interesting. Nope, not a good idea. What is Yuko going for up there? Nothing. I think we have 9 minutes left in this contest before it gets ruled a draw. But these two teams are putting in everything, and Hanakawa looked hurt there. There's the diving splash, other side of the ring, and she kicks out at the last possible second. That could have not been any closer. Jackknife cover. 2, 3. Oh my god, what a match. And a great earned victory there for Hanakawa and Senjogahara. Oh my god. We gotta get that blood cleaned up before we move into the next match, but what a match that was. Our next match will actually feature our current men's champion, Kiyomi Araragi, versus Domon Kashu. You're not going to want to miss this one. Stay tuned. So, coming to the ring is Domon Kashu. We've seen him a few times, the Gundam fighter, not done too much here. Robowaifu Championship Wrestling, but I believe has an overall winning record. And here is our current men's champion. Some will argue that, you know, possibly, maybe not the most deserving of champions, but he did win it. You know, in a controversial fashion when RRA interrupted the title match between himself, Araragi and Kenshiro. As we mentioned last week, Kenshiro and Amuro have been suspended indefinitely to prepare for their death match at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Aim for the top. You're not going to want to miss that one. More information when we get closer to that show, when it will be, how to watch it. I mean, it'll be pretty obvious how to watch it. It will be on the YouTube channel. Up and over right there. This is a good opportunity for Kiyomi Araragi to begin to cement himself as a worthy men's champion. Kenshiro, you know, he put it up every single night as a form of an open challenge kind of deal. Want to show he's a fighting champion. Unfortunately, bit him in the ass. Happened the first time he won the championship too. That's when Amuro Ray took it from him to begin his reign. Domon here got a lot to prove. A record of 1-0-1, so that's 1 win, 0 losses, and 1 draw. Will be good for him to get a win over the men's champion. I mean, that would be huge. That would push you right to the top, and you know, we're pretty close to aim for the top, and we don't have really a #1 contender for the men's championship. So what better way to punch that hole, to punch that ticket in to getting that opportunity at aim for the top for Domon Kashi. And right now he is in control of the men's champion, but just like that, Komi Araragi manages to turn it back around. Just driving those knees into the mat, doing a lot of damage to the legs. And if you damage the legs, just everything gets harder. Lifting your opponent gets harder. Just standing, oh my god, gets harder. Kicking out gets harder, which we saw there. Oh, nice arm drag there from the champion. We can't count out the champion, however. Oh, what a straight punch there. Not really sure what he was going for there, but didn't give the Komi Araragi the opportunity to capitalize. Stomp to the stomach. Over he goes. Araragi seems to be quite spent. Domon is really pushing the champion to his limit. Well, what I think Araragi needs to do right now is start to grapple Domon a bit more. Domon is getting a lot of his strikes in, and that's what he's good at. You don't want to let your opponent get his own game plan in. You want to get your game plan going. And a reverse chokeslam like that's a good way to get started. Elbow drop to the back. Maybe that was what Araragi needs. Going to stretch him out. I don't think that... yeah, that's definitely not enough, but it's going to do damage. It's going to hurt later on. There is that Komi driver, but not enough to end it. I think we called it the Komi end, actually, not the Komi driver. I mean, here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling, the wrestlers don't really have quote-unquote finishing moves. A match can end at a moment's notice. I think he just did a form of deal, but I think it was more of a Michinoku driver than a deal. I didn't really see. Oh, nice kick there. Multiple strikes right there. And there is that reverse chokeslam against the ropes. Oh my god, I think he could have just knocked him out. I think the champion is out. 2, not quite. But Komi has some strikes of his own. Nice elbow to the back. Oh, gonna miss that time though. And Domon is going to get this sleeper hold. What's he going for here? The PK, the penalty kick. That could have knocked him clean out. But not. Domon didn't go for the cover. Probably a big mistake. Komi, and no, that was definitely the deal. No one kicks out of the deal except for that instance right there. Right that moment, he kicked out the deal. Oh, nice rolling forearm. And you could hear Domon was fired up. Over he goes. Araragi trying to stop that momentum flat with another one of those. The champion has regained his control. And there's that chokeslam. But Domon was straight on his feet. Elbow to the back. So much fighting spirit in the Gundam fighter himself, Domon Kashi. Ooh. And there is that strike. And, oh my god, what a DDT right there, and Domon is absolutely dazed from it. No, He was able to gain his bearings just at the last moment there. Oh, and a low blow. I don't know if Kiwi-chan quite noticed. It was below the border, as we like to say. Below the belt. Oh my god, what a splash there from Kiyomi Araragi. And there's that DDT again. Just going to absolutely rattle the brain. A dome on count. No, he got on his feet, but he was out on his feet. Reverse choke slam. This could very well be the end of Domon's dreams to beat the men's champion. Kiyomi reverse. 1, 2, 3. See you next time. Domon, the champion, wins and maybe prove some of those naysayers wrong, that maybe he will be a worthy fighting champion to replace Amuro, to replace Kenshiro in that picture. Good match from these two competitors. Big win for Kiyomi Araragi. So let's move into our next contest. It'll be Raku-chan versus Renge Miyuchi. So coming to the ring first, we have Raku-chan of the Nyaneko Sugar Girls. Last week we saw her and Kaneko-chan in a winning effort, in a winning tag team match against Renge Miyuchi and 2B, a very unlikely tag team, but they looked, decent in the match. Unfortunately, they didn't get the win, but here we go with a singles match. Renge Miyuchi, I think, one win here for Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. 1-4-1. Definitely not the greatest record. Meanwhile, Raku-chan with a clean 5-4-0. 5 wins versus 1 win. Definitely not looking good for Renge here, but every match is an opportunity to prove oneself, especially against someone who's on a bit more of a winning end. And out into the ringside area, Kiwi-chan initiating a count, but Raku's going to get back in, and in at 14. Very early to go to the outside, but whatever you need to do to win. What a brain buster. Very early to see moves like that being thrown out. And around we go. Raku is schooling this child right now at the game of wrestling. At the sport of wrestling. Raku-chan is the expert right now, it seems. Up, and there is that aeroplane spin. Kiwi-chan calling for in the ropes on that one. I'm not really sure where she came into contact with the ropes, but Kiwi-chan obviously a better vantage point than I do. Back and forth we go. Oh, and a kick to the midsection. Lamai straw. Only a 1 count. Not gonna beat Renge this quickly. She may not be the most winningest of wrestlers here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling, but at the end of the day, she still got heart. She still got the will to compete, because if she didn't, she wouldn't be here. She wouldn't show up if she didn't have the will to compete. And that's what you need. And oh, there is an enziguri from Raku, but despite the fact that Renge has the will to compete, Raku might be the one with the skill to win. Ooh, tried to go for a pin there, but I think that was straight up in the ropes, or I think maybe even Renge powered out of it. Airplane spin. That gets you so dizzy, so disoriented, and gives your opponent the perfect opportunity to capitalize, but not for Renge. Must have been a ballerina at some point, knows how to spin around without getting dizzy. Oh, but a bulldog right there. Every time Renge gets a little bit going, Raku is there to cut her off. And up, no, Renge managing to power out of that seemingly powerbomb attempt. And another airplane spin. Will it work this time for Raku-chan to kind of disorient Renge a bit more? Yes, into the brain buster. Nothing like having your brain spun around in your skull and busted into the mat. Not quite enough though to get the victory, and a DDT just to further damage the brain. What a maneuver, just flipping her around. Sliced bread. Up she goes into the splash. That's gotta be it. Oh my god. Renge managing to kick out of it and wrenching on the neck of Raku-chan right there. Up and oh, there is a cutter. 1, 2, not quite. Sliced bread. But Renge taking control once again. Very interesting to see her, you know, take a move like the sliced bread for the 3rd time. And what? She just kicked out of that pinfall immediately. Elbow to the back. And a pin attempt of our own. Unfortunately, that was in the ropes. There is that brainbuster, though, from Raku-chan. Some could say that Raku-chan might be seen as a bit of the black horse of the Nyanaka Sugar Girls. Toshi-san and Kaneko-chan both shown a lot of success in the singles division, but Raku-chan still yet to prove herself. But this could be the opportunity she needs to prove herself as a singles competitor with a huge bulldog. But Renge on her feet. Oh, Canadian Destroyer. That's gotta be it. Sitting on her face. How embarrassing. Renge manages to kick out, however. Wrenching on the neck. That's gotta be in the ropes. Yep. Break. And oh, what a head scissors there. And there is that. Just the twists and rotations she manages to do. Pop-up cutter. But Renge gets back up. She has the fighting spirit. She has the will of a warrior. But is that enough? So far for Renge, it hasn't been enough. But she keeps getting up. She wants to fight. She wants to win. However, can you beat that? Kicking out at the last possible second. Elbow drop from Renge Miyauchi. She wants to win this so bad. She's going to do whatever it takes. A sling blade, but Raku is back on her feet too. DDT. Nice toe hold takedown. And Renge is beginning, I think, to feel the effects of all those moves they've been hitting. I don't even know how many times we've seen the sliced bread. There it is. No! Renge kicks out again. Elbow to the back. Another one for good measure. What does Renge need to do here? Not get hit in the face like that. Drive her forward with that facebuster, but yeah, Renge is starting to feel it now. She can still kick out, however, and that's all she needs right now. Belly to belly. Ooh, right in the back of the kneecap. And Raku powering out right there, going back up top, and oh, the impact she gets on that spinning splash. I mean, that one's more of a senton. It's not much of a splash when she lands on her back, but she does have a splashing variant, it seems. Oh! Headbutts. That's in the rope, and Renge is holding on. She had till 5, and yep, I think Raku's been busted open from those headbutts. Renge is doing whatever she needs to do to win. She's dazed, though, from that brainbuster. Taking her down. Bulldog. But yeah, Raku, she's going to start feeling the effects of that blood loss. That's really going to disorient her. It's really going to do a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter when you can hit a brainbuster like that. Drop kick to the back of the head. We've seen a lot of blood tonight, it seems. Now, you can't really see the blood on her face. Must be under the hairline once again, but she's got to be busted open from those headbutts. Great bulldog, but again, you know, the blood getting in her eyes, and it's going to start exhausting her, losing all that blood. Elbow. And up Renge goes. What is Raku doing up here? Oh my god, reverse DDT on the mat, but Renge is out on her feet. But Raku, I think she was too disoriented from the blood, wasn't able to capitalize. Renge's fired up. Elbow drop. Another one coming up. Renge, this is her opportunity to get another win on the board, but a Canadian destroyer might just destroy her dream. No! Renge kicks out, spinning Uranagi, folding her up. 1, 2, not quite. Raku getting out of that one despite the blood loss, despite the damage that's been done to both of these competitors. They're still in here fighting. Uh-oh, Kiwi-chan has been taken down. And Renge picking up Raku here. Into the ropes. Oh, gonna duck that one. Belly to belly. Kiwi is on her feet, but she is also busted open. No. No, 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 no. You don't want to keep... Oh my god. She's gonna kill Raku-chan. She's gonna kill her. Renge wants to do whatever it takes to win here and to prove herself. Backslide. That could catch her off guard, and it does. Renge gets the win, but she had to go to her limit, and she had to pull it deep and become a monster to win that match. But she got the victory in the end. Fantastic victory for Renge Miyauchi. So let's move into our next match in the ever-heated rivalry between Nico Yozawa and Maki Aikawa. We have Nico Robin versus Nico Yozawa, the battle of the Nikos. Let's begin. So here comes Nico Robin, member of New Muse with Maki Aikawa, who was, if you've missed it, exiled from the original Muse, it seems. Not Maki Aikawa, Maki Nishikawa she's tagged with, sorry. Maki Nishikawa was replaced by Maki Aikawa, is how that works. It's very confusing. Not really sure how it happened, or why it happened, but it happened. Be interesting to see what happens in this one. We've had a lot of interference in this admittedly very heated rivalry. I mean, Maki Nishikawa is not happy to be exiled from Muse, and she's been trying to... Nishikino. Was I saying Nishikawa? I'm an idiot. I apologize for my absolute stupidity. But we have this matchup between these two competitors, Nico Robin and Nico Yozawa. I mean, it's obviously got to be heated from all parties right now. Everyone is, you know, is not happy with the other, but I guess for Nico Robin and Maki Aikawa, they very much seem to be the ones dragged into this. It's the crux of this is Maki Nishikino and Nico Yozawa. Those are the two members that are really going at it, but, you know, I guess Nico Robin and Maki Aikawa want to help their new friends. So they're, you know, helping out and they're fighting each other, and, you know, surely these two don't like each other. What a stalling suplex there. Nice pinfall attempt. I think there's still some blood on the mat from that last match. I'm not too sure if maybe I'm imagining it, because there was so much. Oh, here is Maki Nishikino into... Interesting time to get into the ring. Uh-oh. And here comes Maki Aikawa. And unfortunately, things are just gonna fall apart right now. They're all in this one. They're all in here. It's getting quite intense between all of these competitors. And Maki Nishikino leaving first here, but Maki Ayakawa still in the ring. And what? There's the pin there. That could very well be it already at this junction. I'm not sure why Kiwi-chan still allows these kind of interferences to occur without disqualifying anyone. Not just yet. And, oh, there are those strong strikes of Nico Yazawa to Nico Robin right there. I mean, now that, you know, the rest have come out, they've done their part, they've done their bit, maybe now we can have a match, but we're doing it on the outside. Gonna get stretched out there. Only a 6 count, not really making the most use out of it. Stunner, the Nico stunner. And not gonna do much there. Ooh, lung blower. Gonna blow out the lungs of Nico Robin right there. DDT to the top of Nico Robin's head. Lariato. And we have elapsed only 5 minutes in this match, but a lot has already taken place. Mongolian chops. Right then, right there. I'm just going to stretch out the arms just a little bit. Not too much. And, oh, going to wrench on the neck. Also, going to just deal a lot of damage to a lot of body parts. And and then going to wrench on the arm. Keep dealing more damage to more parts of the body. Sayonara says Nico Robin, I believe, but that was definitely in the ropes, calls Kiwi-chan. So definitely not quite what you want just yet. And bit of a standstill for a little bit. However, Nico with that kitchen sink, getting back into control. Great submission there. Ooh, here we go. A bit of an exchange, but not for very long with the dropkick. No! There is that rolling chop from Nico Robin. Gonna grab the arms, stretch them out, do a lot of damage to the arms, the back, and the neck of Nico Yazawa. Prove that she is the better Nico here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. And, oh, there is that Nico stunner. That could be... No, she doesn't go for the pinfall. Oh, I mean, I guess it's a low blow, but, you know. I mean, I'm sure it does still hurt. If you're a woman, and you've ever been low blowed in a wrestling match, let me know if that is excruciatingly painful. And if you think that should warrant a disqualification, I want to know what you think. Oh, what a high angle drop kick there with a bit of a flip as well. Cross arm breaker, that could be in the ropes. No, Nico's very close to the ropes, but just isn't reaching for them. Maybe she doesn't quite realize where she is. Oh, Nico Robin, a lot of submissions. Quite the well-versed submission wrestler. She appears. She is. Superplex from the top. Nico stunner. However, Nico seems to be quite exhausted. There is that leg submission. A lot of damage being applied to that Nico knee. Oh, and there, straight back into it. Gonna really work on that leg. Really gonna do a lot of damage to it. But not enough to get her to tap out. I mean, there's so much bare blood between these, these individuals that, are they just gonna tap out? They're just gonna give up, or are they gonna keep fighting? Despite all these submissions, Nico Robin is definitely in control, sleeper hold, but unfortunately does a lot of them in the ropes, and that's gonna be in the ropes. She's gotta get Nico Yazawa into the middle of the ring. But still, she had control. Nico Yazawa, though, taking back her control with some well-placed strikes. Orbiting around her, trying to throw off, it seems, with a nice back suplex, but Nico Robin straight back up on her feet. Nico stunner. No pinfall attempt, though. I feel like that's what Nico needs. The pin... Oh my god. She's got to tap out. A high-angle Boston Crab like that does so much damage to the back, to the neck, to the legs. And... oh. That might not be in the ropes. That might be it. Okay, that... Kiwi-chan did call that was in the ropes. Sleeper hold. That's not in the ropes. That could be it. She could put Nico to sleep. Not yet. Nico, so much fight in her. It's gonna be in the ropes once again. Oh, and there's a sleeper again. Nico Robin has had control of this contest. She has had firm control. She manages to get Nico Yazawa into all of these holds. But unfortunately, they tend to be in the ropes. The strength, though, of Nico Yazawa. Oh, and again, let me know about what you think about low blows for women. Should that be illegal here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling? And in general, is that not acceptable? I need to know. Nice cross arm breaker. Nowhere near the ropes this time. But Nico Yazawa, despite having all of her limbs stretched out so much in this match, still is fighting. Every part of her body has got to be hurting. But that may be Nico Robin's problem, that she's gone for every part of the body and not just one. Neck breaker. Nico Yazawa, she looks really hurt though. The way, her posture was just then, the way she's like kind of standing, she looks hurt. I don't know if she always has posture like that, but she looks in a bad way. Rope break once again. But up, stalling, out she goes. Oh my god. I mean, maybe Nico isn't hurting that much if she can do a move like that. Although maybe Nico realizes she needs the count out. No, you don't want to get stretched out here. There's no ropes to save you out there. But yeah, the way Nico's standing, she still won't give up. She is still fight. Oh my god, Nico's got to be hurt. Nico Yazawa, that is, not Nico Robin. Nico Robin is firmly in control, and she's got her so bent out of place. The human body should not be moving like that. But Nico Yazawa never, ever kicks out. How does she do it? How does Nico Yazawa do it? DDT on the top of the head. I mean, at some point you gotta think about keeping your body safe and just stopping. Just giving up. Oh my god. And she's still not tapping out. We're almost 15 minutes into this match and Nico Yazawa is still holding on. There's that stunner, but she's not pinning. Oh, Fujiwara armbar. But, oh my god. How? How is Nico Yazawa still holding on? Her body looks like it's falling apart and she's still holding on to... Uh-oh. 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 Let me show you what's going on here. Let me show you what's going on here. There it is. The game crashed. The crash report folder name 2020 blah 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 next to game executable. It would be great if you send it to the developer of this game. Let's hit that OK button and see what happens. Oh my fucking god. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to the bottom of this one. Some technical difficulties. Whoa, would you look at that? Nico Yazawa is your winner. Our cameras went off for a second. I'm so sorry about that, but the match did continue and Nico Yazawa came out on top. I'm not sure how. She was beaten within an inch of her life in that one, but she made it out on top. Congratulations to her. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Possibly the best match in Robowaifu Championship Wrestling history you missed due to technical difficulties. That's just how it is. Anyway, on to the next match. It is the unlikely tag team of Noriko Takaya, the number one contender for the Robowaifu Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, and Yoko Littner, two mecha superstars, versus two more mecha superstars in Maya Mitsurugi and Sumika Kagami. Let's go to that one, and let's hope we don't have any more technical difficulties. Coming down to the ring is the tag team of Yoko Littner and Noriko Takaya. Noriko Takaya, as I mentioned in the introduction for this matchup, the current number one contender for the Robowaifu Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And here's a tag team of Sumika Kagami and Maya Mitsurugi. This is a battle of the mecha heroines. We have Gumbuster, Gurren Lagann, and Muv-Luv all represented right here in this phenomenal tag team matchup that I hope and pray that we have no technical difficulties during. Up and over she goes there. Now, we haven't seen much of Maya and Sumika here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. I believe we saw them maybe for one match, if I'm correct. Let me go look at my records real quickie wiki. I don't remember what show it was we saw them on, actually. Let's go wrestler histories. That's probably a good way to do it. So Maya Mitsurugi. Oh, yes, one match against Kaneko-chan and Raku-chan in a losing effort. That was at Weekly Waifu episode 3, long ass time ago. But, you know, back here to hopefully prove themselves here. I mean, a win over a team consisting of the current number one contender sounds like a pretty good deal to me. And, I mean, Maya and Sumika are in control right now against Yoko Littner. Now, Yoko Littner, in her own right, not the best, not the worst here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Has some wins to her name, but not many. In fact, 2 wins, I believe, if I'm reading those records correct. However, she did take place in what was rated one of the I believe maybe the only match in Robowaifu Championship Wrestling history that was rated 100%. Hatsune Miku, Yuno Gasai, and Yoko Littner vs Karen Kujo, Igus, and Kazuna Ai. Very strange tag team combination, but that was Weekly Waifu episode 5. Things were different in those days. Airplane spin there from Sumika. Enough talking about stats and wins and losses. Nobody cares about that stuff, except for me, I guess. I don't know. Let me know. Do you like stats? Do you like statistics? Let me know a lot of things. I want to know everything about you in the comments below. And Sumika there with a nice dragon whip. Russian dragon whip, I was probably going to say there, but I didn't. But now that I've said it, it doesn't matter. Northern Lights, not going to get the pinfall. High angle Boston Crab right there. Up, and there's an airplane spin. Round and around and around she goes. Now this, you know, being in a tag team with Yoko Littner here is a bit of an issue for Noriko because she has a perfect undefeated record so far. Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. If Yoko is the one that loses this, that's a tarnish on her record, but who knows? Noriko could be the one to lose this right now in a submission like that one. Sumika and Maya have been very much impressing me in this matchup so far. I mean, a big win here puts them a lot further into that tag division, and hopefully, you know, we can see more of them in the coming weeks as well with a big victory. Because that's another thing about winning here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Winning kind of shows to the guy in charge, the great commissioner who we know nothing about, that maybe he'll bring you back in, maybe pay you to come by again. But right now they're not really, you know, right now they haven't won that match. They haven't shown that they need to be commonplace here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling, but maybe this is their opportunity. I mean, Yoko has been relatively quite consistent here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Noriko, since showing up at Fighting Spirit, has been featured very heavily, and there she is, featuring herself very heavily in this matchup. So yeah, big win here. Pushes you up the heap and gets you work. I mean, although, like, even just a display that shows that, you know, you're a decent team, some decent competitors, even in losing, could be big for these two. Noriko in with Sumika right now. And oh my god, gonna reverse that Hurricane Runner attempt into a powerbomb. I mean, there's so much to say about Noriko. She's got strength, she's got speed, she's standing right next to Maya, and Maya did nothing to stop her. She can fly through the air, she has everything, and Karen Kujo has to be concerned. She's gotta be worried, and there is that claw, that iron grip of Noriko Takaya that she's used so effectively. Yeah, but Karen has to be worried that at Aim for the Top, her title is in danger. She is in danger of losing that title to Noriko Takaya. Up onto the red turnbuckle goes Yoko Littner. And it was somewhat of a backslide driver, and that was almost it. Almost a huge victory there for them. Oh my god, what a move there from Maya Mitsurugi. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed by Maya Mitsurugi and Sumika Kagami. Surely our commissioner must be impressed by this display so far. Noriko with a great cutter there. Obviously our commissioner has been so impressed with Noriko as well lately. I mean, so many great competitors here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling, constantly coming out here and impressing us all. Nice submission there. Well, interesting pinning attempt there. I'm not really sure if that was going to get you the win, but she went for it. That's another thing that Noriko has for her, is confidence. And a brainbuster right there. And up, and there's that airplane spin on the current number one contender for the World Championship. And Noriko looking like she wants to go for a home run. Twist of fate from Maya right there to Yoko Littner. Oh, flash pinfall right there. Very close there, almost catching her completely off guard. Death Valley driver. Oh, Noriko just throwing out a strike, knocking Maya down, and out she goes. No more. All back and forth right now. Oh, what a strike to the top of the head, but Maya fighting back. And a spinning leg drop. Kamagoye. Maya Mitsurugi may be able to pin the number one contender right now. No, she brings in Sumika to finish the job. A win's a win's a win. But Noriko getting out of there. Not going to want to be the one to take the pinfall. That's the thing. When you're number one contender or when you're the champion, you have everything to lose. Meanwhile, Sumika and Maya, they have nothing to lose. They have everything to gain by winning here. Double drop kick. Oh, and rolling her into that armbar. There is that neck breaker right there. And there's a claw. No, Sumika's gonna break that one up. What's she going for here? Oh my god, Storm Breaker. Big fan of Will Ospreay is Sumika Kagami, it seems. Maya Mitsurugi gonna let Noriko tag out there. Possibly not what she wanted, but was what happened regardless. Up she goes. Double maneuver there, La Maestro, but unfortunately in the ropes. Was a really good place to be pinning Maya as well. Definitely a good spot to try and get the victory. In they come, double drop kick. Now gonna stop that with that that armbar. Oh, diving splash. No, not quite yet. Double kicks both to two separate sides of the head. Flash roll up. Sumika leaving the ring. Not a good idea there, but Noriko getting another victory to her flawless record here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Well, with that one, let's move into our next contest. We've had quite the show so far, a bit of a longer show than usual. We still have 2 more matches to go. Let's get into Karen Kujo versus Kaneko-chan. So coming out first is our current Robowaifu Championship Wrestling World Champion Karen Kujo in a rare non-title singles match here. I mean, well, I think the last time she did something like this didn't go too well for her against Noriko Takaya, but here she is against Kaneko-chan. A great opportunity for Kaneko-chan against the champion right now. I mean, Noriko has already made her claim to be the number one contender, but a big win over the champion right now, that could put you directly in line after. You know, that puts you as a very strong number 2 contender. Bit early to be going for strong moves like that, but Karen Kujo can get carried away. She can get quite confident, but so can Kaneko-chan with that humiliating submission that she and Hitoshi-san mainly like to pull out here and there. And there it is again. I mean, you've got to have a lot of guts to try humiliate the world champion. Oh, deadlift German in the ropes, however. And Kaneko in the early parts of this match definitely putting it to the current world champion. Oh, and nice butterfly suplex. Kaneko still in control and taunting. She's very confident here against the world champion, and I mean, is that a rightful confidence? I don't know. Karen Kujo, yeah, she lost to Noriko Takaya in that singles match, but she's still the champion. I mean, maybe Kaneko-chan's betting on the idea that maybe Karen's a bit washed. And there is that butterfly suplex again, and oh, that is definitely a choke. Kiwi-chan's gonna give a 5 count on that one. Nice snapmare, and oh, a complete shot there Going for an early pin against the world champion, only a 2 count. But definitely has the world champion's number right now. Definitely has a kind of rocked. Oh, that's a bad pinning predicament to be in, but the world champion kicks out. Kaneko has Karen at every opportunity, at every stop right now. And nice diving splash, not in the ropes. Karen has not been able to kick into gear just yet. Back and forth we go, however. Maybe this is what Karen needs to get fired up and take control once again, and that is indeed what is happening there. A weird pinfall attempt. Not quite enough to put Kaneko down, and Kaneko-chan taking control once again. I mean, what can you say about someone who has this much control over the champion? Phoenixplex! And that was so close. She was a hair away from beating the champion. And into the ropes. Gonna throw her over with the suplex. Karen is definitely getting rocked right now. The champion, it seems like she still hasn't recovered from that loss with to Noriko. She's in her own head a bit too much, it seems, and there is that humiliating submission. The champion is not going to give up. No, definitely not. I mean, I was pre-calling it there, but that's what I believe. Like, surely the champion is not going to give up less than 5 minutes into a match, but oh my god, Kaneko-chan has been in control. Takedown there, knees to the top of the head. And Karen is defenseless right now. Nice European uppercut. Gonna hook that leg, grind on the head. Karen needs to work out something new here against Kaneko-chan, because what she's been trying hasn't really been working, but taking a little bit more control right now. No! Flash pinfall. 2. I don't know why I said 2 right away. And up the top, double axe handle. And a splash to the back. Oh, and there again, the low blow to the nether regions of Kaneko-chan. I mean, maybe that is what the champion needs to capitalize. Around the world we go. The pinfall, that disorients you, and it doesn't get the pinfall on this occasion. Jabs to the front. And another huge strike there from the current world champion, Karen Kujo. Strikes one after another. Nice kick to the top of the head. And Kaneko-chan looks a little dazed. Rolling her over. Kaneko is in control. 1, 2. Not quite just yet. Oh, there is that spinning brainbuster. Seeing Kaneko-chan pull that one out a lot. A lot of brainbusters from this woman. I'm just in awe that the champion is being dominated right now by Kaneko-chan. This has been Kaneko-chan's match for the last 7 minutes. Karen's had a few hints of control, but just has not been able to make it. Up and over. Complete shot. Just one move after another. Oh, a roll up there, but that is definitely in the ropes. That was desperation. That was absolutely desperate on the part of the champion. She wants to just finish this match. She doesn't want to worry about Kaneko-chan ever again, because with a sling blade like that, she's in control. She's in control over the current world champion. Hip attack. Up. Death Buster out of nowhere. I don't know how Karen did that. But she managed to pull the victory out of there. But just barely. I can't believe that match happened like that. I can't believe the control that Kaneko-chan had, but wow. A big victory there for the world champion. However, it does beg some questions going forward in this division. Anyway, we have one more match for you tonight. This has been a long night, a lot of long matches. But this is to determine undisputably who will be the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. It's Igus and Shinobu Yoshino versus Netgear and Neptune. Stay tuned. So here comes two members of the Blonde Alliance, Shinobu Yoshino and Igus, in the blue corner. But here comes the Purple Sisters, Neptune and current close-up champion Netgear. Netgear looking for 2 titles. Well, yeah, that's I guess what she wants. If she wants the tag titles as well. And Shinobu straight in here. She's not messing around. But out she goes again. Former close-up champion Shinobu Yoshino again. It also in this matchup. But yeah, Netgear was able to beat Shinobu Yoshino at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling Fighting Spirit after Shinobu Yoshino held that title for 65 days. I mean, yeah, that's the longest reign, but out of 2. I'm not even sure why I'm bringing that up. Just trying to fill the air, you know. Here comes the person we're talking about, and the crowd hate it. They are not a fan of the Blonde Alliance and the kind of antics they get up to here at Robowaifu Championship Wrestling. Ooh, great snapping maneuver there from Neptune. Elbow to the back. And taking the former champion down. And here we go. The current champion versus the former champion. Now, both of Shinobu's defenses, her first defense against Netgear, but she was able to win that. However, Netgear was able to earn the right for another opportunity and was able to get the victory the next time. Ooh, I think she missed with that moonsault because of Igus kind of getting involved there and hitting those strong strikes from that mounted position. Scoop and a slam. Igus, we saw that last week she's learnt kind of how to pin a bit more. I think that's a tarantula of sorts on the ropes. However, Netgear not being legal there, not going to get counted as a rope break per se. And knee across the back. Again, this match is to determine the #1 contenders for the Fire Sisters Tag Team Championship. It'll be interesting to see who gets the up and up here. And I mean, Karen Araragi, I believe, has already kind of punched her card into becoming the #1 contender for the close-up championship after I believe she beat Netgear in singles action. I think it was last week. So it'll be interesting to see if Netgear and Neptune challenge for the titles at Aim for the Top if they win this match. Because that would mean for Netgear to do double duty, to defend her close-up title and challenge for the tag team titles. But I mean, when you want double gold, when you want all the gold, you've got to be prepared to go that extra mile. And locking up right there into the ropes. And yeah, I just keeps catching herself on that rope there, but there is that Northern Lights into the cross arm breaker from Neptune. It'll be big for Neptune to also get that opportunity for the tag team championship. You know, we haven't seen much of her She just showed up a couple weeks ago to support her sister, to help her sister possibly get towards that tag title scene, and and have a double title, the first ever double champion, possibly in Robowaifu Championship Wrestling history. But if Aigis and Shinobu have anything to say about it, that's definitely not gonna happen. Elbow to the back right there. And, ooh, gonna curl her up into that Paradise Lock submission. Got it on for a long time there, but in comes Neptune. And in comes Aigis. Former TV champion is Aigis, the first ever TV champion. However, that TV title has been held by 2B ever since. Not here this week, it seems, for 2B. However, I hope we see her, next week. In the future. She is our TV champion after all, and I would like to see that TV championship defended again. And again, and again, and again. That's how wrestling works. I like to see wrestling just happen. I like wrestling, is what I'm saying. Look, I'll be honest. When I'm filming this is almost 4 AM. I'm pretty tired. I was expecting this show to be over like 20 minutes ago. But it's not. And I'm kind of just going off here, but whatever. And here we go. Nice moonsault into the double stomps from Shinobu Oshino right now. And here they go. Bitter rivals going at it. Nice submission there from Netgear. Netgear has a lot of great submissions at her disposal. Into the ropes. Or into the turnbuckle rather. And going to tag in Aigis, using that as an opportunity to create separation, tag to her partner. 2, not quite yet. And nice torture rack applied, but Netgear is there to stop that, to break that up. Up and over. Do that a couple times for good measure. Oh, nice throwing spinebuster right there, and in comes Shinobu Oshino. However, Netgear doesn't want any of that, taken enough damage. Neptune being driven down to the mat. Netgear still in the ring though, trying to... Oh, she got tied up there, but that gave Neptune the opportunity to capitalize on the former close-up champion. And gonna drive Neptune back down, but Shinobu seems to be quite spent. Great head scissors there. Middle of the ring, there's the pinfall. However, not enough to take out the former close-up champion. Aigis not doing a very good job to stop Netgear from breaking that one up. That could have very well been it. You want to get stuff like this sorted as soon as possible. Not let it drag on too much longer, for my sake, for their sake. And you don't want to be exhausted, but if you're gonna get a title match, once you face for that title, you want to be in prime condition. You don't want to be having long epics leading up to getting the title, because you'll be damaged, you'll be bruised, you'll be beat. There's the torture rack. That's how you get tortured. That's how you get bruised. That's how you get beat with a torture rack like that one. And strong strikes there. There's that tombstone pile driver from Netgear. Oh, shoulder breaker right there, and the double stomps. Up and down and all around. The stuff happened there. And Netgear also does that Northern Lights suplex into the cross arm breaker. The Purple Sisters in tandem. Purple versus Blonde is what we have right now. Torture Rack applied, but Netgear and Shinobu, I believe, are the two legal competitors, and they were both spent. What a shotgun drop kick. Actually hit her as if she was shot with a shotgun. In comes Neptune. Double powerbomb. And Shinobu getting thrown to the outside. Cross arm break after the Northern Lights. And Neptune's just going crazy on the ropes there. She's... Oh, alright. Just gonna collide there. I mean, I guess had plenty of time to work out what she was doing there, but still managed to have a head-on collision. Brain buster. Swinging net breaker. And there is that moonsault double stomp. There's another one. And for finishing it off with the proper moonsault press. However, not enough to end Neptune's dreams of challenging for the Tag Team Championship just yet. Back and forth. Oh, nice kick to the top of that head, but a drop kick from Shinobu Oshino. Double tags all around. However, it just is a free-for-all right now. Tree of Woe, and gonna, just throw some really heavy strikes towards the knees of Netgear right there. Oh, missing with the double stomps. That could be a great opportunity for Netgear to regain control. There is that diving, spinning leg drop from Netgear. In comes Shinobu, in comes Neptune. And double stomps. I mean, as an android, surely Aegis has to weigh a lot. Double stomps like those do a lot of damage, but that was a very close pinfall as I'm talking about Aegis' weight. Oh, nice uppercut right there. What is Neptune going for here? Blockbuster, I think, is what that is called, but wow, what? Oh, she's got her tied up. But that is in the ropes. Everyone's in the ring right now because that's just what happens. Cross arm breaker applied. That could no, I guess it's going to kick that one up. I was going to say that would be it, but no. Shoulder breaker. Oh, and thrown to the outside. 15 minutes have passed in this one. I mean, as a number one contenders match, this shouldn't have a time limit, but who knows if it was set like that. Up and down to the outside. I don't really know why I tried to start going that. That was a 20 count out. Didn't matter if it was 3, didn't matter if it was 4. Just mattered if it was 20. There's that cross arm breaker once again, but unfortunately, I don't think Neptune's the legal competitor of the Purple Sisters right now. That would be Netgear, the younger of the two. You wouldn't know it though. There is that leg drop. Oh, missing with that splash right there, and gonna go for the strikes to the back of the head now. Kiwi-chan's gonna rule that as illegal, unable to defend oneself. Not really sure why I hyped up for that pin, though. It definitely was not a legal pin. But you never know. It's hard to keep track. I do not envy Kiwi-chan at all. A little bit of a fake out dive there from Aegis. Gonna tag in Shinobu. 16 minutes have passed in this contest. An hour and a half has passed in this show. Although it's not really gonna be that long when it's uploaded. Sorry for all the breaking kayfabe here, but I'm tired. And I don't think this is going to go for this long. Double down. Swinging neck breaker. And over she goes with that neck cranking maneuver. Double stomps to the back with the flip. Yankee with no brim. Shinobu is going to go tag in Igus once again. Double powerbomb. Huge strike right there. And another double powerbomb. The Purple Sisters are in control of this one. Count out beginning on the outside. However, no one really to keep Netgear out there. Easily going to get back in as soon as she gained her composure. Uppercut pin in the middle of the ring. That's what we like about the new and improved Igus. She knows how to pin. She knows how to try finish a match, which she very much used to struggle at. Double team. Oh, there is that spinning Uranagi. In comes Shinobu Oshino. Surely she can get this finished. Oh, what a strike. Nah. Here comes Neptune. You don't want to let your opponent go and tag their fresher partner. You want to stop that, but you don't see that very often here. They just managed to slip out of their fingers. On the outside. A count out is a way to win, I guess. 7. Oh my god, there's the Ultimax suplex, and she pulls out the Izuka Iron Claw, but it doesn't really matter. 14 for someone, I don't know who's... Shinobu's about to get counted out! Shinobu's about to get counted out! And the Purple Sisters win via countout. Big victory for them, and that makes them the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Champions. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that was longer than usual, but that's just how it be sometimes. Remember to tune in next time, episode 15, that's our go-home show to aim for the top. There'll be some big matches, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time. Adios, arrivederci, goodbye.